Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio Rare World on the 0.16 patch. Trying to set up our steel operation here, so let's go ahead and get some belts laid out, ready to go. Come on, stop giving me the little bleep. There we go. I don't have to go quite that far. Come on, stop giving me the bleeping noise. Not having the long reach is a little different. Let's put it that way. Let's see. We don't have a lot of belts at the moment, so we're going to need to get more belts. We're still making a few more miners, so hopefully those will come in soon. What is y'all's problem? Oh, you guys are actually full. Let's go ahead and pick that up just so we have it. Grab as much of that as we can. Everything else up here is looking fine. Let's go ahead and lay out some more miners down here. We'll just lay it out beside this one, and I think that will work just fine. Let's go ahead and fill out the rest of this one while we're over here. That'll be alright. And then start here, I guess. We technically could get a little bit from there, and actually we're going to have to just to get that little blip. Let's just run it all the way down then. We're going to come all the way down anyway, but might as well do that. You, however, something like that. A much longer line than the other one we were doing. Probably plenty, more than we need, but that's all right. You're going to come up and under. Where's the line? Right through there. Oh, looks gonna be up one more. That'll work. So you're going to come across and down to here. That will work. Let's go ahead and lay out a few of these things just to kind of get things, the process moving a bit. We got a whole bunch more inserters. A bunch of long-handled inserters as well. Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back to you momentarily. It's a little bit spaghetti-esque, I suppose, in this at the moment, but that's all right. We're gonna be expanding out to some rail systems soon enough, I believe, and that's kind of what we're trying to do: is force the issue, I should say, of expanding out the rail, and that's kind of what some of these cliffs were meant to do anyway. Really kind of limit our ability to put a mega base together in this spot of land. I mean, there's some good spots here and there for some things, but there's no real good spot to just put, a huge bus system. So, and I think that's okay. I think it just kind of changes up how we play the game a bit, and it's going to be kind of fun. Fun to figure out this new puzzle, if you will. Let's go right there. Sneak over here. And then let's come right down this line. That will work. Something like that. Good enough. Okay. So we got iron flowing. Let's go ahead and lay down the rest of some of these. Fill in the rest of this little bit of a gap here. And that will work. Truthfully, it might be better off for us. Actually, I think I am going to do this. I'm going to take you. I'm going to bring you across over here. To right here. We're going to split you off. Put a splitter in here. We're going to have you. How do we want to do this? I guess that's going to be fine like that right there. So I suppose. It may not be completely lane balanced, but it does balance the overall throughput, which I think is going to be fine. Yeah, for now that'll be all right. I'm not going to overthink it. Again, this is all kind of just preliminary stuff. We're not really worried too much about a long-term growth in this particular area like this. Let's just go down just a little bit. We're not going to go super far down, just to get a little bit of steel rolling initially. And then you're going to need some inputs of coal up here. So we'll just do the coal inputs, I guess, on the outer edges, because the inner edges will have to be long based on how this is set up at the moment. Okay, there we go. We don't have the long handles yet, but it's all right. We'll get those soon enough. You are going to need some power, though. How do I want to set the power up? Guess something like... Guess we'll have to do it like that right there. Oh, wow, this right here is going to be really hard to set power up. Oof. Yeah, that's why we had some extra spacing before. That's right. Huh. Well, once we get some steel and we can get the better power poles, then we'll be able to just fix this. So how about we just temporarily get some stuff down here to get a little bit of steel run in. And so we may actually only be able to get steel to these outer bits. In fact, we're probably going to have to do it on every other one. Let's do it just like that. It's going to be fine. Just kind of a bit of a mess, but just to get some steel. In fact, we actually don't need the outputs yet anyway. So on that note, we could... Yeah, this is going to be fine. We're not going to need the outputs. We can just come by and just swoop by and pick up steel. Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Got quite a bit of steel already. In fact, let's just go ahead and grab a little bit of steel. Okay, I said quite a bit of steel. We don't have quite a bit necessarily. We have some getting made. There we go. Let's go ahead and make one of these steel axes. Once we finish that iron pickaxe, we'll be ready for the steel one anyway. Alright, so steel is technically being made. Slowly but surely. You're going to need some more iron up here. You're fine-ish. You're fine. Once we get the heavy armor, then we can figure out what we're going to need for the better iron poles to finish out this steel setup. Alright, well, while we're waiting on that, what else do we need to do over here? Got gears, or circuits, I should say. Nice little cliff in front of us here. Can we? Yes, we can. We can underground up the cliff. That will work. That will work for sure. Little interesting, but I guess I get it. I mean, you're kind of digging a tunnel up. You know, it's okay. You can do some elevation within the underground part, so why not? That's kind of cool, though. I like that they did that. All right, what else do we need to do while we're over here? I feel like we're kind of just sitting around waiting for some stuff. Really, we're kind of waiting for this research to finish, which we don't really need the heavy armor right now, but I will let it finish anyway. Actually, while it's doing that, what do we need for that? Oh, we're actually going to need green science. Okay, we're going to need 120 science packs to be able to get this thing done. Well, we don't need steel to get green science, so I guess that's our next goal. Figure out how we're going to do science over here. Do we have our science setups? Yes, we do. So we have... This right here is red and green. It's a lot of red and green. What I kind of would like to do is cut this in half. Well, I say that. We're still going to need a lot of science, even if we are making a smaller overall base. So let's just go ahead and set this on up here. It's going to be fine. Give you guys a little bit more of a gap, I think. Something like that. Are we in the way of any... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to keep you there, but I wanted to zoom out. Are we in the way of any cliffs at the moment? No, we're actually dodging cliffs just fine. Something like that. So let's get us red and green. And I think it's going to be perfectly fine. It's not completely finished for some reason. I forget exactly why I don't remember where we got the pattern from. It must have been I think it was our last game, but I could be wrong. So we need more assembly machines, first of all. This needs more iron, which we can get from right here. There's our heavy armor. So what's next? So we can't do the electricity after all yet. So we can do fluid handling, but we're not really... What? Oh, water. I was like, what is that blue thing? I haven't seen that before. I guess I'm sure it's been there. I just haven't noticed the image. Well, let's get some bullet damage or something. Just something running. Truthfully, we could probably hold off on research for a bit. All right. So how are we doing this? Okay, so this is going to go out that direction. This is fine. So we got iron coming up here. It's going to be a little hard, but I think we'll be all right. Iron coming up to here. Really, I just want to get the red first. And this over here will be copper. Or copper on one side and the gear wheels on the other. That's right. When we came over here, we wanted to get some of that going. Well, we got copper over here we can pick up. And get a few of those running in. There's probably some circuits. Let's go ahead and pick up some circuits as well. Let's pick up all the stuff here. One more iron. Wow, man. Feels like we're needing so much more iron than I remember before. A bunch of those being made up. Alright, so you're going to need to come down here and take it underground to get up. And we need splitters and things, which again needs more iron. So we'll get a couple undergrounds, a couple splitters being made up. It's going to be fine. All right. So then here, it's going to be iron and circuits here. In fact, this is just circuits, I believe. So as soon as we get our splitters, we can go ahead and split some circuits up that direction. Let's see. What else do we want to do here? Well, we're kind of waiting on some stuff. We're getting a few buildings made up. So let's go ahead and just start filling this stuff out. As we get it. Blue inserters. Why not? Let's pick up some more materials. Man, handcrafted everything at the moment. Crazy. More electric poles too. Goodness. Let's go get some wood so we can at least get a few more of these wooden electric poles. We're gonna need a few more until we get the better steel poles. So we might as well. Hopefully we don't need them for too much longer. That's gonna be fine for now. It's gonna make us quite a few. Alright, so we have some undergrounds coming up. Let's go ahead and finish off this, because we will need some more undergrounds here and here. Apparently we can run down that, even though it's graphically there. I guess we're technically running behind it, which is fine. Oh, look at that. It actually overlaps it. That's actually kind of cool. Where it's, you know, all 3D looking. That's pretty cool. Alright, so something like that. Actually, you guys need to cut short just a little bit. Because we'll have to pull it out to here, I suppose, in order to be able to get it up to there. Alternatively, and actually I think I like this better, we're going to bring you in from the other side. Yeah, we'll bring you in over here. Perfectly fine. Just, I don't know, somewhere over here. Yep, too close. There we go. So I got iron going up to there. And then bring the copper underground, steel eventually underground, and those things are perfect. All right, so iron's going up. So we're going to need to put copper on the inside of this one, which is kind of why I went ahead and did the other side of the cliffs for the iron, because I want the copper to come in here. Let's do that. Have you go up there. So that'll be copper. And the steel can go underground from here to here. And you guys can go from underground from here to there. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and get some of the blue inserters. Let's go ahead and put you down there. And you're going to need power. Something like that. Just kind of spread them out to where they need to be anyway. All right, so we're getting gears now. So let's go ahead and hook you guys up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Come on. Do it right. There we go. It's not that hard. Get some power and you actually can start crafting. Yeah, there we go. Once the copper gets hooked up... Oh, I goofed over here, which is fine. We can fix it. I forgot to put the underground over here. There you go. Look at that. It's kind of a cool little design, though. Oh, boy. Now the copper's going through correctly. And you're going to need to be split off a little bit there. There's probably some hiding in here somewhere. Right, that should be fine. All right, so now everything's flowing better. So now we'll go ahead and do the output. We can actually have some legitimate science going soon. Although whether or not it's smart to do legitimate science before we've actually got a little bit of automation on our belts and inserters, probably not the right order to do things, but it's all right. It was a good place to stick it, though. I mean, it fit perfectly. I need a bunch more of you guys anyway, so let's just do that while we're waiting. Alrighty, belt's coming down. Go out that way. Underground. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to be red well, as soon as we get the outputs. And actually, let's go ahead and set up some science labs real quick while we are over here, because I can already go ahead and start doing some of our stuff a little bit quicker. We'll just get 10 to start off with. That's going to be fine. So we got 3, we got 2 up there, so let's just do 5 more. And that will work. There you are. So you guys can be over here, I think. Because I think, yeah, that'll work. Let's just give you a pretty big gap. Actually, let's give you a little bit better than that, because we're going to have enough for some belts and stuff. Something like that will work. And then we'll have the red and green go, I guess, closer in for now. We can always move it later as we get some more of the other science coming in if we want to. And for now, let's do 1 row. And let's get you power. All right, even more science. Perfect. Quite a bit of science, actually. We're going to need more of you guys for sure if we're going to get the green side set up. Are we going to have enough room here? Yes, we are. We're going to be fine. Let's go pick up these other couple of science things over here now that we're done with that area. In fact, we can probably pick up most of that stuff. Kind of shift it over here now. Come on, rocks, get out of my way. Oh, there's only 1 over here. So we actually are going to need 1 more. I was thinking there's 2. We're making two sets of red, but only 1 actual science. All right, that'll work. We'll go ahead and leave the radar up there. That's going to be fine. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 1 more. One more. Go away, tree. In my way. Just need the belt and we are good to go. Done. Much more science output now. It's good for a start. We're definitely need more of you guys as well. All right, so what do we got going on here? We got green circuits, I believe, on this first one because of the inserters. Something like that. Should have some long-handled inserters all ready to go. Yep, we do. So you're going out, you're going, or in actually, you're going out. You guys are going like that. And is this all iron? Yeah, this should be all iron right down here. So how are we going to do this? Split there. There. Oh, there we did it again. Alright, so that's all iron. You guys need to go underground. And get some power. We're actually going to be able to... Technically, we'll have some undergrounds or some belts and some inserters here if we ever need to pick up a few. And just like that, we have everything that the greens need for now. We need some more inserts just to finish out the green though, which thankfully there's some being made right here. There we go. I was like, why are you not being made? Because you don't have power. And let's go ahead and finish you guys for now. Just enough. One extra, but just fine. All right. What else? That's everything you need. So actually, at this point, all we really need to do is the output. So let's go ahead and just pick up a few of these things while they're passing through before the green science actually gets started. Just so we can go ahead and do the outputs as well. And just like that, we have red and green. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, in that case, let's go and get the better power poles because that's going to annoy me without having those up and running soon. All right, well, we definitely need to get some production of the necessities. Inserters, belts, and, machines, things like that. The assembly machines, I should say. So we're probably going to put some of that down in this area, just this little pocket here. We're not going to need a whole lot of space for that anyway. We're not going to do a full mall setup or anything like that. Just some of the basics. And we'll come back and do that next time. For now, I do appreciate you watching, and I do hope you join me again. Thank you, and goodbye.